Right after the not guilty verdict in Diddy's case, Jaguar Wright warned Cassie that Diddy might be looking for revenge, and his daughters seem ready to back him up. Here's what's going on. Jaguar Wright has never hidden how she feels about Diddy. She's been one of his most outspoken critics for years. But during his trial, she took things to another level, calling out Diddy, his family, and especially his daughters. She made comments about how the twins acted during the case, even suggesting they didn't.
Well, I'll be sure who has a son with Kim Porter. That's Quincy, right?
Yeah.
Has kind of for a while, spoke about this conspiracy theory that Puffy has something to do with Kim Porter's death or something like that. I personally have never believed that. Do you think there's any truth in that at all?
I don't want to believe it. You know what I'm saying? But I also ain't know everything, all this stuff that's going on. So one thing I know that Puff loves is money more than anything in the world. You know what I'm saying? So with me not knowing all of this other stuff that was going on, I don't know mentally. Like mentally, I can't even see him doing half of the shit that they have proven that he's been doing. So in my mind, the way that I see him with the kids and the way I seen him with Kim and everything like that, I would say if somebody was to ask me, I would say no, he don't have nothing to do with it. But after everything that I've been seeing lately and everything that's going on, I don't want the media to sway me in one way or another. I would say no, but then if Kim was talking about threatening to come out with different things, I don't put that past her.
I spoke to Al a couple of times, and he texted me a couple of times too. I think knowing the history of them two, if he did increase his security, he have every right to. And I believe that Al knows that Puff has some powerful people or has some powerful people around him and some people doing some things for him that could danger his life. His life could be in danger. I don't think nobody would be paying for some security if they didn't think their life was in danger. So I could see Al doing that. I understand why Al is doing that. And I just wish them all the luck. You got to realize, man, Kim's death wasn't even investigated, bro. Her death wasn't even investigated. And it should have been a proper investigation so all the family members can feel like that there was no foul play in her death. How is it that you know how we are as a people? I don't believe that 10% of your viewers that's watching this don't keep their phone when they go to sleep in arm reach. How is it that there was no electronic products or gadgets around Kim's bed? Her laptop missing, her cell phone's missing. Everything is missing that she could get in touch with her little girls if they not at home or some friends or family. All that's missing. That's a big one, man. You gotta understand, man, that it's a lot of stuff that has been happening. Now, some people even said that her casket was ordered 2 months before she died. I don't believe that, man. I swear. I'm not no conspiracy theorist or none of that. But I heard, did you hear something like that, man? That her casket, how you order a gold casket 2 months before somebody died, man? If I'm gonna pay, or they gonna get the money up, what is it, to resume her body? If they gonna get the money up to dig her body back up and have a real autopsy done on there, have a real investigation on there, who's it gonna hurt? I've been knowing Al for a long time. And this is in the And this was in the 90s when he walked through Eddie F. house and it was about 100 degrees. Me and him, we talk about this all the time because he be laughing about it. He walked through Eddie F. He was going to Eddie F. house in a black leather suit and it was about 100 degrees outside. Al ain't no fool, bro. Al is not a fool, and he's smart by getting extra security. I don't blame him at all. If I wasn't retired, I'd probably be working for him.
They didn't want to stir up more attention while their dad was still in court. But now that the trial's over and Diddy beat the charges, they're not staying silent anymore. Jesse and Delilah are clapping back hard, and from the looks of it, they're ready to stand up to Jaguar directly. So why is Jaguar so focused on the twins and not Diddy's other daughter, Chance? Well, some people think it's because of how the girls handle themselves in public. While Chance has stayed quiet and kept a low profile through the whole thing, the twins have been active, attending events, posting on social media, and still living that luxury lifestyle. They've been going to concerts, vacationing on yachts, and hanging out at exclusive parties. Basically, they've kept living their lives the way they always have. But that's exactly what's bothering people like Jaguar.
Was highly paranoid right before Kim passed away. And when he found out that her and Cassie were still secretly talking and meeting, it became a very explosive situation for everyone who knew about it. I hate the fact that she felt so terrified to tell the truth about the man that she had 3 biological children with, that she felt the need to have to be as covert as she was. But I'm grateful that Kim got her truth to people that she trusted. Problem is she didn't know who she could trust and couldn't trust. I have no doubt in my mind that pieces of that memoir have been acquired by the home team, and that bad actors were incorporated so that they could put just enough spin to create reasonable doubt in the jury pool. It's a smart play, because there is no way that these 2 people who really had absolutely nothing to do with anyone involved got this much information directly from Kim Porter. It didn't happen. I'm telling you that now. And every person that they have these salacious stories built around are people that Diddy all has issues with. It lined up too good in his favor when you really think about it. And if I were him and I had a team of PR agents, the first thing that I would have done is let's get our hands on a piece of the book, get as much as we can. We'll take as much trash as we can, throw it around it, and put it out there. Now, I'm not saying that that's what these authors did. I'm saying that whatever they got, it was prepackaged for them to earnestly move forward with it as it was real. But I'm telling you, this is orchestrated. This woman, for months and years, was silently trying to get the pieces of her diary out there. So if anything happened to her, people would know the truth. I truly doubt what she wanted everyone to know was all of this weird stuff. But I tell you what it does do. It creates sympathy for the devil, because the way those stories were spun in these narratives, it made everyone seem like they were just as bad as Diddy, right? Whatever tapes he turned over, they already have. They already have. Whatever Kim was able to get and parcel out, she got it from Diddy directly. Which means this could be nothing more than clips that were taken from what the FBI has already uncovered, what they already took in. I think that's why they put the gag order, because they just wanted to make sure that he couldn't say anything else.